Hello, how is everybody doing? I hope fantastic. I hope, espero que estés bien. How is everybody doing? I hope fantastic. Sometimes we need to put honor God as He is. Sometimes we don't do that. And sometimes we try to be good certain days, and God will not listen to us, even if we try our best to pray and to seek Him, even if we're doing bad. You can be doing good on this day, Ash Wednesday. You could repent, you can worship Him, you can give up something, you you can give up meat, but if after the 40 days you just go back to doing the same things, he he does not he will not help us. Jesus is not a God who go to you go to Him certain days, and then you just bounce back and go back to doing the same things that you were doing. I know I'm not perfect, but I've always had a feeling about Ash Wednesday. Like, I don't understand how somebody can just stop certain days to do what is right, to honor God, but the rest of the year, they haven't even mentioned or they haven't even followed the instructions of Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I know I'm gonna have a lot of hate, but it's the truth. Like, it's like we're being hypocrites by doing something just for 40 days, or even like Fridays and Wednesdays not to eat meat, but the rest of the days we just go back doing the same things. We don't even keep the full 40 days, because sometimes I try my best, like, oh, I'm not gonna eat meat, but Friday comes and then Wednesday comes, and out of nowhere, I've always been like this. Out of nowhere, I forget about it. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm sorry, Jesus. Like, I I didn't see it coming. Like, I did not even think about it. And what, I sinned because I ate meat, right? But I'm like punishing myself. Like, I'm so sorry, God, that I did that. And He gave me this feeling today. It's like, you know what? You don't have to be sorry. I know it's not honoring God by simply eating meat, but let's not just do it for certain days. If you're gonna do it and keep it and continue um, fasting for God, if you're gonna keep fasting, after that, if you're gonna keep honoring Him, if you're gonna keep a relationship with Jesus, then okay. But if you're just gonna do it just to obtain things, just to have more money, or to have, God will not listen to us. And He said in Ezekiel 8, it says, He said also unto me, Turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations that they do. Then He brought me to the door of the gate of the Lord's house, which was towards the north, and behold, There sat woman weeping for Tammuz towards the north. Then said he unto me, Hast thou seen this, O son of man? Turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I've been trying to do this video for 2 times already, and something about the enemy does not want me to say this. So bear with me. It says, And he brought me into the court of the Lord's house, and behold, at the door of the temple of the Lord, between the porch and the altar, were about 25 men with their backs towards the temple of the Lord, and their faces toward the east, and they worshipped the sun towards the east. Then he said unto me, Hast thou seen this, O son of man? It is a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they commit here. For they have filled the land with violence, and have returned to provoke me to anger. And lo, they put branch their nose. Hear me now. Okay, it says, Therefore will I also deal in fury. My eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity, though they cry in my ears with loud voices, yet will I not hear them. Even if we scream, even if we repent out loud, even if we cry, I don't know, even if we shed blood in our eyes, he will not hear us. If we are not 100% with Jesus Christ, if we're not honoring Jesus, okay, let's say you're doing the Ash Wednesday, but you are honoring, you've been having a relationship with Jesus Christ, but this lady, this woman, she sat there. I said, there sat woman weeping for Thomas. See, like, we may be honoring another God that is not Jesus. And Mark, I don't know. Okay, in John, it says on 24, well, I'm going to read 23. It says, But the hour comes, and now is, when the true worshiper shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeks such to worship him. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. Whew. So much truth is coming out. I don't remember Mark, but I had it right now. I don't know where I put Mark, but God is a God of, He is in spirit. And we need to honor Him in spirit and the truth. Sometimes we are honoring another God, and we think it's good. We think it's not bad. But, you know, I am tired of telling, or I'm nobody to pick sides and who's gonna stay, who's not gonna, who's gonna go. That is not my job, you know. My job is just to spread the gospel, the Bible, the scriptures. And if some people do not want to understand it, don't want to open their eyes, that's not in my responsibility, you know. And honoring other gods puts God in it. It makes God angry. It doesn't mean like, oh, I want to stop for 40 days and then go back to the same thing, the same lifestyle. Okay, do the Ash Wednesday, but honor everything that you have to Him, and it will be amazing. But only in Jesus, no other God, because God is only Jesus. Lord is Jesus. God is the only one that we should honor in spirit and in truth.